Stockpiles this week that is basically unprecedented. Big movements. We don't know why, but I think we're about to find out in about 5 business days. Meanwhile, the Treasury has raised about $300 billion, $350 billion. The question is, where is it coming from? We're going to go into the exact numbers and the probable source for where these dollars are coming from to fund the government. They're raising interest rates again in Europe very aggressively. It's going to lead to the biggest banking crisis ever, in my opinion, not very far off from that, and to internalize that none of this is normal and nothing is business as usual. If you look at the red line, which is the 200-week moving average of Fortuna Silver Mines, you will see that this is a 6-year chart going back to January 2017, so 6.5-year chart. The 200-week moving average has basically not moved at all. It is now at about $4.41. That's basically where it was at in January 2017, and it went as high as, let's say, $4.79, $4.80. So the 200 moving average has moved from 480 to 440 to maybe 38, something like that. Point being that yes, day to day, week to week, maybe even month to month, the stock is volatile, as are all gold and silver stocks. But over the long term, over a 200-week average, it is basically stable. And now you could say, yeah, so aren't we losing out on all the inflation for now? Yeah, we are. But that is not going to last for long. These stocks, these companies are, by definition, money printing central banks, except they don't print it, they mine it. And the world is going to need real money when the inflationary fiat system of the entire world collapses. Money will be in the strongest demand of any other commodity, including food and water. You do not need food and water. Food and water exists. You need a monetary medium to distribute food and water. Otherwise, the food and water that you have will be useless. Where is the new money coming from? It's not new because the Fed is not printing right now. Money is being drained from somewhere to fund the government. So here we have, where are Treasury dollars coming from? The Treasury is raising a mad amount of money. $328 billion, $327 billion, $925 million exists in the Treasury's bank account at the New York Fed. At the low point on June 2nd, it was $23,368 million. That is a difference of $304,557 million. Where is it coming from? So we go to the next slide to find out. Here we have reverse repos, which have been trending slightly down since June 2nd, but not significantly so. Total reverse repos, if we look at the current number, are $2,037,102 million in reverse repos. On June 2nd, when the Treasury statement was at its low of $23 billion, reverse repos outside the banking system, all the leftover money printed from the 2020 lockdown printing insanity, those have gone down from $2.142 trillion on June 2nd to now $2.037 trillion on June 21st. And now, what the hell is going on with silver given this week's smash? We have here a chart of SLV holdings, how much silver supposedly is held by SLV. I'm just assuming it's there. I know that's a controversy, but I got to take the orthodox positions here. I apologize for that. So either short covering or bottom picking in SLV by a big bank. Why do I say that's happening? Here you have the big smash from earlier this week when silver was down. I think it was 4.15%. On that day, this little blue line over here, that is the silver holdings of SLV going up by, I think it was 5.5 million ounces, right? So we have here going up by 5.5 million ounces when the SLV ETF itself went down by 4.15%. That means that somebody is putting a bunch of silver into SLV as the ETF falls in value. Now, who can do that? The only parties, the only actors that can do something like that are the authorized participants of SLV, and those are big banks, partners with JP Morgan in this SLV scheme, whatever it is. Look at the numbers. This is Malka Amit. This is, what is it? I don't know who owns Malka Amit or who stores their silver in that depository, but this is really strange, wacky stuff. You see here, this is the eligible supply of silver in Malka Amit. It's about 3.02 something million ounces if you look at the chart. But if you look at the numbers for the latest June 20th, you'll see here how many ounces are actually left in the eligible stockpile. This is not for sale against futures. 4,766 ounces. That is less, or it's about equal to one single silver contract, which is nominally 5,000 ounces, but it can be up or down by 10%. Basically, what I'm saying here is Malka Amit took its entire silver storage and moved it for sale. Obviously, it's not Malka Amit itself. That's just a vault. Somebody who stores all of its silver, all of their silver, all